was on Periscope one day, saw one of our sales leaders in Hong Kong on Periscope, told her about the business, Skyped, boom, here she is 30 days later. That's the reality of the world we're living in, isn't it? The way we communicate is changing very, very rapidly, and we're going to talk today about how you all are going to continue to leverage social media to build a business more effectively than ever. So I want to make a few introductions today. First of all, I want to introduce you to the person in our office who is leading the digital charge. His name is Jeff Smith. He's sitting right down here on the front row. Stand up, Jeff, so everybody can see you. Jeff's a smart guy. And by the way, his email address is jeff.smith@newskin.com. And when you all have stuff that you need to get done or you need us to do to help you succeed digitally on social media, that's the guy to talk to. And he welcomes your emails. And I really expect you to be talking to him about how we can help you succeed in this world. So the digital evolution, the digital revolution is very, very real, like as you all know. We have wondered for years how social media would really impact the way the business is done. And finally, over the last 18 months or so, we are seeing social media play a role in the business like never before. And it's time for us to step up, to make significant investments to empower you on social media, and we're very serious about that. We're envisioning a platform where you can go and essentially manage all of your social media. A platform where you can connect to Facebook or to WeChat or to Instagram or to whatever social media platform you're using. We envision a world where you can essentially monitor social media activity on one platform, where you can initiate contact with people, where you can stimulate curiosity, where you can affect transactions very easily. And this is happening in the world already. You're going to hear today from just a few of our sales leaders from different parts of the world who are leveraging social media very, very effectively and very successfully. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if there's someone sitting right down here who's probably periscoping this session right now. Is anybody periscoping this?
Yeah!
There you go. I mean, it is a changing world, and we are about to be part of this evolution and this digital revolution. So we looked the world over for a partner who could help us really kind of learn what we don't know. And we interviewed many, many firms around the world, and we selected one who we've been working with the last several months, who we're also going to introduce you to today. They happen to go by the name Deloitte Digital. They're part of the large international firm Deloitte. That's the same thing as the accounting firm, but this is their digital division. Very savvy people, and you're going to meet them today as well. But to kick off the show, I want to introduce you all to someone who I think most of you have already gotten to know, and that is the charming executive who leads our corporate communications effort. Her name is Ruth Todd. Please welcome Ruth to the stage. Ruth, light up this crowd.
It is absolutely thrilling to look around this room of some of the most light-filled, amazing Nu Skin family members, and what you're telling Truman and everybody else is that you want to come with him into the future. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, we want to help you. We want to help facilitate. If you are like me, in your 50s, and you're thinking, this is for young people, I'm a little nervous about this, we are here to help you today. We are here to help you with some tools that will make moving into the digital world and getting social media into your business and growing your business. We're going to help you do that. Okay, if you're a digital native and you're thinking, I kind of already got this, I'm periscoping right now, we actually have experts, and they are going to help you extend your reach. So what I'm telling you is that there is something for everyone today. And we are going to be here to support you in your journey. And we want you to know that above all, we're here to help you. If you're willing to learn, we've got help, feet on the ground. So, are we ready to get going?
Yes.
Great. All right, Truman mentioned we have a digital partner. We truly did look across the globe. You know how Nu Skin works. Do we have the best people?
Yes.
Do we have the best products?
Yes.
How about our culture? It's the best.
Yes.
And the opportunity is the best around as well. So why would we do anything differently than find the best digital partner? And that's what we did. We found Deloitte Digital, and I would like to introduce you to two of their experts that are going to help us help you. Please give a nice, warm, Nu Skin family welcome to our friends and partners from Deloitte Digital, Mark Singer and Michelle Christian. I'm going to let you take it away here. I don't want to take one more minute. You're the experts. Ready? Go.
Great. Thanks,
Thank
Ruth.
you, Ruth. And thank you, Truman, for the great introduction. And I would be remiss to say, make sure you email Jeff because he wants to hear from all 8,000 of you today. So, we are super excited to be part of this. We're super excited to be part of Nu Skin. We're super excited to be part of Nu Skin's digital transformation. And ultimately, we went ahead of the slide too fast. And ultimately, what we want to do here today is talk to you a little bit about what selling means in this new digital world. Welcome to the future, your future. The future of selling is different. We build connections, we bridge connections, we create communities, and we build teams. The future of selling is not about products. You're going to hear from some people today that talk about how they sell digitally. The future of selling is about selling yourself and selling relationships. Because ultimately, this is all about relationships. Creating a meaningful, more long-term relationships. It's about connecting yourself with others. It's about having people find you that they like what you do, they love what you have to say, they believe in what you think, and you find and build your community that way. This future this is a future when relationships become more than just about you talking to somebody. This is about you talking to lots of people, and lots of people talking to lots of people, and connecting a whole network of people together. Couple things that are important to know as you go through this. One is this is about extending your reach, being able to scale yourself. So no longer do you have an hour a day and you can only talk to 5 people because building a meaningful relationship takes time. You can now build a meaningful relationship with 50 people in an hour, 100 people in an hour. And no longer is it bounded by the people that I'm looking at right here or here. I could be talking to somebody, the people that are periscoping right now are talking to people in their home countries. So you're no longer even bound by geography. 2, it allows you to target people more. You can be very specific and have very specific groups of people that you're interested in. People that may be interested in being more healthy. People that are passionate about helping others. And you can find them and create micro communities of people and have these very specific types of conversations. And more importantly, you don't have to find these people. They'll find you. They can do this through here. 3, it allows you to amplify your voice. You can tell your story, what's important to you, and thus what they should think is important to them. It's your voice, it's your thoughts, your ideas, and it can be heard everywhere. 4, personalize your message. When I'm talking to Michelle, or I'm talking to my Nu Skin colleagues, or I'm talking to any one of you, I'm building a relationship by talking to you as a person, as something that you're interested in, and giving you something that you want. I can tell the story that I want to tell differently for different groups of people, because I can personalize my messaging to them. And more importantly, ultimately, this is about building relationships. This is about building relationships of people who like you, people who trust you, people who follow you, and people who will become part of your team. Digital is the way to help you scale yourself. Meet more people, get heard by more followers, build a team of leaders and customers, and become more successful. So, Michelle.
Mark.
I'm not a digital native.
You are not
Am I
a digital native.
Look at me. I'm not a digital native. This seems really complicated, and this seems really hard, and this seems really complex.
I know it does, but I am going to promise you that it is so simple. And I'm going to show you how simple it is with one word. That word is content. Do you think you can handle that?
I don't know, content, that's a tough one.
I promise you. I'm going to give you 5 easy steps. And by the time we're done, you're going to go forward and you're going to have mastered the social media universe.
So content like what Truman did at the opening.
Exactly. Exactly like that. So how many people have already seen Truman's post on Facebook from this morning? His selfie. It's great, right? That is the content we're talking about. Mark is creating content right now as we speak. I was creating it as I came on stage. And the first of the 5 C's of digital content, content you create. I see you guys doing it right now. I see you taking pictures. I've seen you taking selfies, video, you're posting, you're already creating, and you have the power at your fingertips. You all have your device. I see you guys. I see everybody using it. And it's easier than ever to create content anywhere you are. And it's a natural extension of what you're already doing today. Next, curate. It's a fancy word for collection. It really is. Going out onto the internet and finding things that align to your authentic, personal point of view. Beauty, wellness. It really is about creating a lifestyle brand that partners you with Nu Skin, and you're pulling this together for your followers and making it easy for them to digest. A really great example is Michelle Phan. She was a YouTube blogger. She created how-to videos. Now she's amassed over $500 million in wealth in a beauty company. Another example is Korean blogger Irene Kim. She was just named Estee Lauder's International Beauty Ambassador. So you can do it. Next, community. Look around you. Look at all your partners sitting next to you. Look at everyone who's invested in Nu Skin. They are your community. You have to leverage them. Look to your favorite partner and say, I love the content you create. I want to pull that forward and I want to share that with my followers and fans. Next, number 4, content you capture. So look at what's trending. Look at the hashtags around beauty, wellness. I teed one up for you last night. I tweeted a picture with the Celebrate Stars hashtag of my new Nu Skin products I was so excited to use. Go grab that, pull it forward, use it for your folks, personalize it with your own message. I feel your energy and your enthusiasm. Bring that to your post. Put it out there for folks to see and feel. Last one, content that you syndicate. You've either captured it, you've created it, you've pulled it forward, but you guys have a built-in network, a built-in syndicate of Nu Skin who want to hear your story. So when you pull it forward and you use the sanctioned hashtag, Celebrate Stars, people are able to tap into that who aren't here, who are back home. Use that to syndicate out the message of your story and your passion.
So wait a second, wait. Isn't this about tools? Isn't this about platforms, WeChat, WhatsApp, Facebook? Isn't it about that?
Those are the platforms. Those are the ways that you get your message out. But what you're bringing to this is your story, your point of view, your experience.
So what, I just have to be myself?
Be yourself, Mark.
Be yourself. So interesting, being yourself. Isn't that what this is all about? Being who you want, having the life you want. Nu Skin is making some very big investments to help support you in the future. These investments will help you build this digital network that you need. The beauty of all this is that with Nu Skin, we're your partner to make this happen. Help you build your digital network. How many of you have gone on, and I know not everyone has Facebook here, but how many of you have gone on the Facebook and retweeted or reposted or liked or even looked at Truman's selfie from today? Everyone. It's so simple, and the call to action is just try it. You'd be amazed at what will happen. Nu Skin's going to give you the tools, the platforms, the capability, the content you can start to use to be able to tell your story, sell your vision, build your community, and ultimately open up your own digital storefront. All for one reason: help you sell more products and help you build your organization. This is a differentiation across the world, and we will see this. So with that, my single encouragement, as the guy that's not a digital native, was born in 1970, this is your time. You can do this. It's easy. Just get on, try it, be yourself. Don't be anything but that. Let's get digital.
Great job. Great to hear from you. Thanks, you guys. How about a round of applause for Mark and Michelle? So they've kind of given you a foundation. A lot of you knew some of what they said. A lot of it was new to some of you. But you know what always helps me is to be able to see how I do it myself in my world. And we're going to do that right now. We know that a lot of you could be up here, but we have found 3 incredible Nu Skin sales leaders that are using social media very effectively, and they are seeing incredible results. And we said to them, will you come share? Because when you share, we're all better. And they said, absolutely. So we have 3 friends, 3 sales leaders that are going to share their best practices with you and a few of their best secrets as well. So you'll want to listen to all 3. Okay. First, we start in Korea, and please help me welcome Chang Il-chung, a team elite from Korea.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
반갑습니다. Hello, Nu Skin.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? My name is Choi Choi. I live in Busan in South Korea. I've been doing Nu Skin business 4.5 years with my wife, Gu Hyun-jin. Before doing Nu Skin, I was working at a company as SAP consultant. I remember when I was little, my family packed our bags and moved to a house, after house, after house, after house, because we were financially struggling. So when I became a grown-up, I worked really hard, trying to turn things around, working 40 hours a week and 20 plus extra hours. But no matter how hard I tried, things didn't change much. It was like walking up on the escalator, which is going down. I tried to move forward, but I couldn't. I stayed at the same place, sometimes lagging behind. Actually, my dream was to become a motivational speaker. I always wanted to become a good example to those who are in need of help mentally and financially. I wanted to tell people that I made it, so you could do it too. I wanted to work as globally, but I didn't have the ability to do the job, and I didn't have a clue to achieve my goal. One day, my wife told me that why don't we learn about Nu Skin business? Nu Skin? What kind of business is that? It's network marketing. Network marketing? When I heard that, I told her not to go there. But she said, if you do this job, you might get a chance to give a speech before thousands of people for motivation. So we went to the States. 4 years ago, I was here, getting scared. Because we were sitting on the top left, looking down the people, sitting on the floor, and people giving a speech on the stage. There, I caught the vision. Because becoming a dream of somebody had been my dream. So I thought, I would definitely do this job. So coming back to Korea from the convention, I was pretty much determined and made a commitment that I would do everything what it takes to achieve my goal. But the reality came very soon. The people that I talked to rejected me, disrespected me, and they started to stop answering my phone calls. I didn't know what to do. I almost panicked. So I sat down and looked at myself and analyzed what was my problem. And I began to think from their perspectives, and I realized one thing. If you leave the door closed, people outside cannot guess what kind of person you are. But if you leave the door open, they might be able to find out what kind of person you are. Very simple. So, I decided to use social network service, also known as SNS. Using SNS was like leaving the door open to the public, even to the people you don't know about. So since using SNS, people gave me a call and sent me a text message out of curiosity from many cities in my country and other countries like Canada. You know what? They became emerald and diamond executives, creating Ruby after Ruby after Ruby. Say it with me. Ruby after Ruby after Ruby.
Ruby after Ruby after Ruby.
Guess what? There are two things SNS users like to do. Leaving comments and sharing contents. So I made sure in my team, every distributor shared their story every single day throughout SNS, like Facebook and Instagram and Kakao Story whatsoever. It was like prospecting rocket booster. I saw leverage effect. But here's one thing. If you believe that using SNS will do everything for recruiting, it's a whole misunderstanding. Even if you have fresh food ingredients, can you eat them as a meal? To eat them as a meal, you should cook them with a recipe, right? Likewise, to have a better consequence with SNS, consistent offline trainings and meetings to share your vision is the key to finalize your digital business, to build an authentic organization. So, remember, keep balance between SNS and actual offline systems. And I believe the key to success in network marketing is duplication. What are you going to duplicate? I gotta say, you should duplicate successful people's mind. If there are people in this room who didn't achieve your goals yet, don't despair. If you keep rejected by people who love you and who care about you, don't give up. There are too many dream stealers out there, but don't say, I can't. Because if they don't listen to you anyways, should you pay attention to what they say? Yes or no? No! Because I didn't pay attention, I became a team elite 4.5 years later. And my life turned into a life that I enjoy luxurious trips all over the world. If you think you can make it happen for you, give yourself a big hand. And I'm going to challenge you today to think bigger than you ever had. Doing this business, you're going to run into many obstacles. Don't look at them as a stumbling block. Look at them as a stepping stone. Trust their company, trust their system, trust their sponsor, and trust yourself that you're gonna make it no matter what. You're in the right place at the right time when Nu Skin will become the game changer in the industry, and you're going to recreate the network marketing history out of all the markets that we are operating today. Thank you all very much. See you at the top!
I don't want to let Tonga leave before we just talk to you for one more second. You have such a powerful story. So we told this crowd that they would know your best practices. I want you to share your 2 top secrets for getting going and being real. I heard you say, be real, be yourself, because nobody can be you like you can. So that's your power, right?
Yep.
Give us 2 tips before you leave the stage.
More than anything, the bottom line is that the key to success network marketing right now is to find a good digital natives and keep going. And never ever give up. So stay connected between SNS and actual offline systems. That's the key that I'd like to share with you guys.
So you're saying for someone like me, who may be a little bit slower to post or whatever till I get the hang of it, you're saying I go out and look for people.
You can become my downline then.
Go out and look for people. Find digital natives for whom this is just natural, that they can just do it and build businesses. Look for those people to strengthen your business. Great tip, Chong-il. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, hands for Chong-il.
Thank you.
You know, that's one of the important behaviors to remember. To be real. When you post, as you curate content, as you collect content, ask yourself, does this feel authentic to me? Because that's the most powerful. There's nothing more strong than your own personal story. That's the power you carry. Okay, are you ready for some more tips from another outstanding Nu Skin leader? Yeah! Well, this time he comes from California. Please help me welcome Team Elite, Stephen Wong.
So, good afternoon. My name is Steve Huang. I'm from Los Angeles, California. And my topic is be wise. And you know what? I just realized, I was thinking, why did I get be wise? I just realized, out of the 3 guest speakers, I'm the oldest one. But it's okay, right? Nothing wrong with being older. Some people say, you don't look old. Yes, well, I'm 43, okay? So, thank you, my new friends. Thank you, I love you guys. So my background is engineering. Any engineers out there? Hey, I love you guys even more. So I used to design aircrafts, I used to design mobile phones, and that was my background. I even had my own company. But, you know, because of changes in economy and I kept getting laid off too, I decided to look for something different. And you know, my good friend, you know, my sponsor, Alan Nagao, comes over and shows us this Nu Skin business. Yes, I love you, Alan. You're amazing. And then, you know, when he showed us this, okay, I talked to my wife. My wife said, you know what? This sounds like an amazing thing. So I want to give a big kiss to my loving wife, Sherry. So, what happened? Okay, as we saw this business, okay, there were changes in my life. And at that time, there's a time when I was working for AT&T. Do you guys remember the first iPhones come out? Yeah. And I was actually help marketing those iPhones. And so I saw new trends. And I started doing what? When we started back in Nu Skin again, I was taking photos. We were doing the galvanic spa. You know, that little machine that makes you crooked on one side? Well, we were doing that and people were getting crooked and we were taking their photos and we were saving it on the iPhone. So we started showing people, you know, our pictures. You know, most of it's ourselves. We look crooked. And so it became a big buzz. And then we did meetings and we called each other. We have conference calls, we have meetings. And that's how we grew the business. We did it traditionally years ago. Now, moving forward here, things have changed, right? We're talking, are we in the digital age?
Yes.
Right, because I see so many phones out there, so many digital cameras, everything, recording every single thing. And I go, you know, I'm an old guy, and I gotta get up to par. I gotta start learning all these new technologies. Because why? We gotta get with it, you know? And so I said, you know, if I don't do it, if I don't lead, how is my team gonna follow, right? I gotta lead, I gotta do it, I gotta do the difficult things. And that's what happened for our business too. So by leading, we were doing presentations, we were meeting everybody. We're doing 3 presentations, 6 presentations, 8 presentations every day. I'm not saying that's easy, you know, we just had a vision. And in a very short time, we entered the $1 million circle. So I'm telling you, everybody could be successful. It's just how fast you want to be successful. That's the key. I know everybody can do it, you know. I did it. I know many people here did it, and I know the rest of you guys can do it. Now, with the digital age, there's some really cool things happening. You know, I used to have to do these phone calls, text out messages to all these people, and then use email. No replies, no whatever. Now I can check if my downline are paying attention. Shh. Okay, I think they're out here, huh? So how do we do that? How do we keep connected with our teams? Well, I realized, you know, there's so many different aspects and I have teams all over. Let me ask them a question. They told me to press the right one. Did I go? Okay. Who uses Kakao Talk out there? This must be the Korean group, right? And so you use that to connect with your teams. You can talk to them, you can have promotions, fun things, you know, fun facial party, whatever you can do on there. And I learned that these are ways to connect and make it more interesting and more get faster. So these are technologies that I started adopting. Now, who uses the WhatsApp? Especially the Americans and the Latinos, right, mostly. And the Indonesians, I know. So, in the Spanish, right? And the who? And the Aussies, we can't leave the Aussies out. So this is another technology. So some people use different ones, but I had to use almost every one of these. Who uses Line? Oh, okay, the Japanese and the Taiwanese, right? And so this is different ways. So my team started looking at me and said, Steve, this is too confusing. You're using too many different ones. But I had to be the leader. I had to learn all these different technologies because I have teams all over the world. Who uses WeChat over here? Oh my gosh, that must be the Chinese. So everybody, every culture uses different ones, but we connect in different ways, but it's all the same thing. Everybody's becoming digital, okay? And in the US, of course, there's another one that we use. It's called... Who uses Facebook? A lot of part of the world uses Facebook. So how do we use that? We use this to connect. We use it to prospect. I use it to, you know, create curiosity. Now, the question was asked to me, how do we do this? Because, you know, I can connect with our teams using all those apps. And then, you know, we had to find out the best app for our teams to connect. But you just use the local ones. But the Facebook was the key. Facebook, I realized, wow, I can even promote my business. Now, my topic is be wise, okay? So it doesn't mean like just throw up all these advertisements, okay? I don't think that works that well. What I like to do is create curiosity. You know, so I don't look like a sales guy at commercial. People kind of like turn you off and defriend you. What I do is create curiosity. How do I do it? We take videos, we take photos of fun things. You can use the products, make a fun event out of it. Can anybody do this? I think you can, right? So that was a great thing that, you know, we started doing. So I started noticing more people, and it's just not me. I noticed a lot of leaders around the world doing the same thing. And so it creates stories. See, we want to create an amazing culture where people go, wow, Nu Skin, I want to do that. Those guys are looking like they're having so much fun. I want that. Versus, hey, I don't know, man, that guy's advertising like crazy. Yeah, some people might be interested, but you know what? It doesn't create that bond, the culture, because the culture is what we want at the end. Is that agreed? Yeah. Because when we have that culture, everybody wants to do Nu Skin. That's what's so exciting about this. So on Facebook, what I do, you know, backstage we were having a little fun, taking some videos of the speakers. We're like, oh my God, I'm sweating. Am I showing here? Right? So we post that on stage, on Facebook. You could do that, have fun with it, take lots of videos, tag, you know, hashtag celebrate stars. So everybody sees this. So I like to do a quick exercise with you. Would that be okay? Yeah. So take out your cell phones. No Wi-Fi, I know. You can still do it too, okay? Turn on the camera. Hold your cell phone up like this and make sure you get a selfie so you can look at yourself. And I want you guys to take a picture of yourself, okay, in the back of the stage. I'm gonna do this with you guys, okay? So on a count of 3, we're gonna just click on it, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I never heard that before. That's pretty interesting. Now post that, right? Say, what are we doing? You know, make some interesting comments about creating curiosity. Now, I want you to say a video, okay? We're gonna say, hello, everybody, you know? Nu Skin rocks. Is that okay? On a count of 3. Ready? We're gonna say, hello, everybody. Nu Skin rocks, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everybody. Nu Skin
rocks. Wow. Very simple thing. You don't have to be on stage. It could be just 5 people, 10 people. Have fun. This is what people are looking for. And when your lives become so exciting, people will join you. I have friends that look at me and say, what do you do? I want that. I'm working and slaving away and you're having fun with thousands of people, having good time changing lives. That's what we want. So this is the key that I found to help my business. And I knew there was a transition and I had to do that. So make sure you take whatever the photo you have, post it on your Line, WeChat, Kakao, or WhatsApp. Post it up right now if you can. That may be the first one. If you haven't gotten into the digital age, that's okay. If you have, I know you're already doing it. You guys are doing amazing, amazing stuff. All right? So are you guys ready to enter the digital age? Yeah. Right on. Thank you very much. Love you guys.
It is to be wise. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, you know, because sometimes we can get really carried away and, you know, we see too many commercials out there, so we want to be like commercials and bombard everything. So it's about how we can create this environment where we're attracting people, creating that curiosity.
Okay, you had a great example of before you met your lovely wife, how you used to create curiosity. Will you share that with just this small group of our closest friends?
Okay, yeah. So, you know, I mean, if you found this beautiful girl, right? She's before my wife, all right, honey? This is before you. I see this beautiful girl out there. And I go, wow, she's so sexy. I want to talk to her. So this is scenario number 1. I go up to her. Hi, sexy. I want you to marry me and have my 5 kids. Does that work? Girls?
That doesn't create any curiosity whatsoever. What does?
Coming up to her and say, hi, how are you? And have a nice conversation, right? And then tell her a little about myself, you know, ask about her, find out about her. And then she'll ask about you, and you don't say everything. This is the key about curiosity. Don't tell her everything. Don't tell her about your 5 kids. Definitely not right away. And then you create the curiosity. She wants to know more. Oh my God, he's really handsome. Maybe I should find out more. And that's the way to curate curiosity. And you release little by little. And that's what we can do in Facebook, in Line, and all these really cool areas.
And another way you need to be wise is to make sure you understand which of those platforms is best for you in which area, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Make sure you're not doing like, you know, Kakao in China, because nobody uses that. You don't want to use WeChat in another market when nobody's using that, because that doesn't work. So make sure you just follow your leaders, they all know.
And be wise before you hit send or post, right? Make sure it's compliant.
PG-13.
Well, that too. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I love that Steve is up here talking about digital, because he has been with Nu Skin how long?
Oh my gosh, since 2003. I'm the old guy.
So guess what? He has been through Nu Skin from when we had absolutely nothing that even resembled digital. And look at you now, Mr. Social, creating curiosity wherever he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Steve Wong.
Thank you.
Great job. Okay. You know, one of my favorite new friends is here to also give us some of her tips on building a social media business. She has been with Nu Skin a whopping, wait for it, 7 months. So if she can do it, you can do it. She hit Blue Diamond at 6 months, and she says you can too. Please welcome, from the UK, Hazel Calvert.
Is insane. I absolutely love it. I am so excited to be standing here and to share with you how I have built my business. But first of all, I really just want to rewind 6 months, because my life was very, very different. 6 months ago, I was still working a 9 to 5. I have a 2.5-year-old son. I was the mum that struggled with childcare costs. Having time with my boyfriend, building that relationship with us. We would struggle at Christmas and birthdays. My life was very different. And then one day, I found this amazing product that made my teeth look like this. And you know what I did? I posted it on Facebook, my bright white teeth, and that is where the magic happened. 4 months into my business, I found 12 people that were just like me. 2 months later, I was announced Blue Diamond. Now, I'm not saying that that is going to happen for you, because you are the only one that creates your own path, your own journey, and your own choices. But what I am going to do is share with you 4 key things that have really, really helped me. So let's get cracking. Look at this. This is insane. 7.2 billion people on this planet. That is a lot of people. 2.1 billion are active on social media. And guess what, guys? We only need 12. How insane is that? The thing is, we actually do have a home for the 2.1 billion people, but not everyone is like us. We are different. We have a different mindset. So to be able to find 12, that seems pretty cool, right? Yeah, 12 people. That is all you need out of 2.1 billion active social media accounts. And guess what? That is going to keep growing and keep growing as well. So yeah, we have a home, and you need to leverage this to your full potential. This is the way that we're moving. That is how we're doing things now. So the second thing that I really want to talk about to you is how we need to embrace and accept this. The world is changing. Our shopping habits, how we connect with people, things are completely changing. And change is a really, really positive thing, as it shows growth as us as individuals, as a business, as an economy. Change is a really, really positive thing. And you know what I love as well? Every single person in this room, including myself, we have all been to a shop, we have all shopped online. Every single person in this room is a customer. We have all had shopping experiences. We have all had an opinion, and you really need to use that. Feedback is a gift. Remember that feedback is a gift. Your shopping experiences, you need to use that feedback you've got as a gift and to serve to your customers. Understand your audience. Now this one really touches me, as I feel this is absolutely key to understand your audience. So I am a mum, I have a 2.5-year-old son, and guess what? Most of my frontline executives are also mums, because I can connect with them. I understand their day-to-day struggles, I understand the good things that happen, and I can connect with them. And that's exactly what you need to do as well. If you're a busy person working 9 to 5, you need to connect with people that are like you as well, because you understand them, you can connect with them, and then you can start building relationships with them because you are so similar, and straight away you get a connection straight there. Understand your audience. That is so vital to do that. Understand your audience. Okay, so next up what I want to talk about, just watch this on the screens. The average 18 to 30-year-old spends 4 hours every single day on social media. That is a lot of time spending on social media. So don't you think you need to go out there and do something with that? Create some excitement with it. Work from home, work from your phone, work from your tablet. That is perfect for 18 to 30-year-olds. I am 26, I fall straight in that category. And I want to give everyone here a task to do. So before you go to sleep tonight, on your Facebook, who has Facebook? Yeah, so lots of Facebook. What I want you to do, within that 18 to 30 category, I want you to message 5 people on your Facebook. I don't want you to talk about the business or the opportunity. I want you just to connect with them and say, hi, how are you? Haven't spoken to you for a while. How are things? And you only talk about the business when they say, I'm really good, thanks. How are you? What are you up to? When they invite you to talk. And that's when you talk about what you're doing, because you've already built that relationship and they have invited you to do that. Simple? Yeah, really simple. But this is my favourite one here, connecting. So my whole Facebook, I would not have a business if I didn't have Facebook. That is where it's just grown. I find my team members there. I coach and I train my team members through Facebook. I find my customers there. I connect with them, new customers, old customers. My daily tasks, all my actions that I do are through Facebook. And my favourite one, lifestyle. People are attracted to your enthusiasm. They are attracted to your excitement. So I have people coming to me that don't know the products, don't know the compensation plan, but they see my lifestyle, they see my energy, and they want to be involved in it, and they don't even know what I'm doing. That is so key. Share your lifestyle. And what I've put together for you guys, I hope you can see it on the screens, let me just double check, is I'm going to show you what I do. So this is my team, okay? So I have a team group page on Facebook. And what I do is I post training in here, things that I've done, videos for people. So I noticed very quickly that every time I signed someone up, there was 3 to 5 questions that I was always being asked, and it was so time consuming. And this business is about keeping it simple, keeping it easy. So what I did is I created a video that every single new starter had to watch. And do you know how much ease that brought to me and my whole team? We all use that video. All my business partners are tagged in that. I think you can see there, like 2,500 people. Oh, that's the bottom one. Compensation plan. If you struggle to tell someone the compensation plan, 9 times out of 10, they are going to struggle to receive it. Break it down for them. Anything that you can make it more simple for people and easier to people, connect with that and break it down. So that's what I do with my team. That's all on Facebook. Next, we have customers. So again, on Facebook, I have a page called Hazel's Beauty Box. And on here, I usually share products mainly. But on here I've also got a video of when I was in Portugal and I did a bit of an opportunity about my lifestyle and how things are changing. This is really, really important as well because I brand myself. You've probably heard it all before. How can you add value into the marketplace when there's a lot of people in this industry? You need to stand out, and I stand out by Hazel's Beauty Box. People come to me because they want to see the products through Hazel's Beauty Box. And that branding is so key. So again, there's an example. I put videos on there, how to use products, to share my experiences with them. Next, what I do on Facebook. So this is my actions, and this is what I share to the team. Every single day, you can have daily tasks on Facebook. So you post them 3 times a day. You can do opportunity, you can do products, you can do lifestyle. It is so easy. Be consistent every single day. Drive them lines every single day. And it's all through Facebook. I can have my toddler running around like a crazy little monster and I can still work my business. And this is what I do. Again, all through social media. And lastly, here we go, my lifestyle. So this is my Facebook, my normal Facebook. And as you can see, loads of my team, my boyfriend is tagging me in what's going on today because I'm sharing pictures. I bet you when I go back to my hotel room later, I'll have about 3 messages saying, I'm really interested in what you're doing, it seems amazing, because they're attracted to my lifestyle. It is real, I'm not lying, I'm not over-exaggerating, I'm sharing my lifestyle. And you know what? That is attraction marketing. You are attracting people to you. And social media is so easy to do attraction marketing because you are just sharing what you would share normally. Okay, so I think that is the last thing from here. Yeah, just want to check. But there's one thing that I really want to finish on. This business is so straightforward. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's so straightforward. Keep it simple. Go on Facebook, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, follow the people that are having great success with social media in our industry and learn from them. Learn from the great, watch the great, and then you can learn how to become greater, okay? You need to dream big to achieve big. Now, is everyone ready to go and get connected?
Yeah!
Thank you.
Is she adorable? Just take her home, not let her go back to England. I have a couple of questions for you. First of all, you use Facebook. A lot of people have Facebook, but some don't. But the Be Connected principles you talked about, are they applicable across all the platforms pretty much?
Yeah, definitely. And I think it really is trial and error and experimenting, because what works for me, someone might take a while to get used to that. But we have people in the team. Emma, right there, Instagram, she is smashing Instagram right now. And there's a home for everyone.
Right.
There is a home for everyone.
So find your place and be connected on the platform that works the best for you. Now, you said something else that caught my attention. You said feedback is a gift.
Yeah.
So when you get it, teach us. What do you do with that?
Yeah, feedback is a gift. There is no such thing as negative feedback, because you can learn from every single bit of feedback you get, whether it's an experience, a shopping experience, anything like that, or someone says to you about their experience. It is a gift and you can learn from it all the time. I love feedback. It is not a negative thing at all.
Great. Even if it's not what you were thinking it would be, you learn from the negative as much as anything, correct?
Yes. Exactly
yes,
that.
absolutely. So give us your best 2 tips on being connected.
Okay, so the first thing is connect with people that are like you, because that's the easiest thing to do. People that are just like you already have a story and a relationship building. So for me, it's mums, because I'm a mum. I can connect really well with that. And the second top tip is just keep it really, really simple. Nothing else to it whatsoever.
What do we say? Thank you, Hazel. These are great tips. So we're just about to the end of our hour. I hope that you have taken a couple nuggets away that can get you started or move you forward or shoot you off into the stratosphere. We start where we are right now today. Wherever you are is the right place for you. I want to give you a little bit of a homework assignment. This is fun. And we have helpers to help you. 3 things to do. First of all, who will post a picture? By the end of the day, who will post a picture? Can you? Yes. Yes, everybody post a picture by the end of the day. Then secondly, just right down the hall here from me, we've got the Experience Center. And if you'll walk in right before you're walking into the store. We're kind of tucked in a corner, but we have got geniuses on staff to help you. So if you bring your device to them and you say, help me post a picture, or show me how to do this on this platform, they can help you. So we want everybody to visit the Experience Center, and then last but not least, we want you to engage with us. So like or follow Nu Skin. Can you do that? Okay. We are so excited. This is the beginning of a new era in Nu Skin. We are here to support and help you. So thank you to Deloitte Digital, to our wonderful distributors, and if you want to know what your future might look like, take a look at this.
Today's technology is transforming the possibilities of tomorrow. This is your megaphone, and with it, you can amplify your voice, reaching a global audience. But it only works if you use it. Partnering with Nu Skin will give you the chance to change the lives of those you're connected to and drive your business forward. We'll arm you with critical tools and access to the content you need to succeed. The time is now to grow your business exponentially as you build and manage your business through social commerce by expanding your reach and achieving more sales and signups faster and further. Get online and build your community. With these tools, you gain access to build your brand with the right content that helps you create your story and define what's important to your customers. You'll be more relevant, and your customers will want to hear what you say. What do you want to say? What makes your story interesting? There's no limit to your potential. Nu Skin will provide you with the digital sales solutions, the training, and the right guidance to become the next level leader. These are the tools that can help you shape your future. Make now the start of your digital business. Learn it, try it, and don't fear it. You have the most important thing you need to be successful: yourself. What are you waiting for?